Hello and welcome to this 500 subscriber special here on the Lötwig Fusel channel. First of all, thank you. Yes, you sitting and watching this video. You helped me reaching the 500 subscriber mark. And actually already more. It was like one day, 3 subscribers, 502 now when recording this video. It's amazing. It feels like just yesterday when I did my 100 subscribers special, what was really unexpected. Just as a big backstory, I started this channel mainly as a channel for my colleagues. We are studying all at the same, or studying with the same company. Basically, in Germany, where I live, there is this model where you study at university, and at the same time you work at a company, and you also learn a job at the company. So basically, you end up with 2 degrees, like one job degree and one university degree, and you are best for studying in with a job. And basically, yeah, I made these videos just for them to basically teach them how to use the microcontrollers. It was all on German, and yeah, basically this took off quite well. And I had some decent subscribers. I didn't plan that. I didn't advertise this channel. I just made the videos for them, and the people came in and watched the videos, like the old German videos here on this channel. And then I thought, like, wait a minute. I'm always have been a DirectX 12 guy, or a DirectX guy, and I want to get into DirectX 12. So let's try this, go into DirectX 12, and why not teach while I learn? And so the first DirectX 12 series was born, also still on German. And then I saw, like, wait, this is actually the only proper DirectX series 12 on German. It has more than any other video on DirectX 12 that was out there, and it was still bad. So I thought, alright, I'm gonna do this again, bilingual, German, English. That's where my main series started, and where I have created my DirectX 12 YouTube series, which eventually came to an end. Like, when was it? Like, not a year ago, but nearly a year ago. In 4 months, a year ago. Just like two-thirds of a year ago, the series came to an end. And when this DirectX 12 series came to an end, there was like in a point where I was like, wait, what do I want to do with this channel now? I'm a games guy. I like to do game programming, game engine programming stuff, but I was like not yet ready. I needed to evaluate what scripting language I want to use for my games. So basically, there we had it. C++ scripting guide was born, which still misses a language, but nobody noticed that. Yes. So yeah. So then I have done my scripting guide video series about, like, what was that? Java, C++, C Sharp, Lua, and Python. And I made all the series. Was amazing. Actually, I do like Java most for scripting, personally, but it doesn't integrate well into all platforms. That is why probably we're gonna use later on C Sharp, because also good, but yeah. So yeah, that was where I did all my scripting stuff, and then I thought, alright, we're gonna do a survey, and I'm gonna ask people what they want. And as it turned out, they wanted to have real-time rendering, but this is where the channel now goes into the dark sides. Yeah, so then I started doing real-time rendering and noticed that I have not enough time for that there are so many stuff missing on this channel, on the channel, to kind of like fill the gaps, and that the code gaps are there to understand it, because ideally I want to write code that everybody can understand. This is where I started my modern GX development, which turned out to be a quite good framework, but not still what I wanted. But yeah, we're gonna see how this is gonna turn out, but yeah. Then I also did a few networking videos, which might be continued at some point, but I'm not quite sure. So yeah, that is how, like, the channel is in current state. You might have saw the video from yesterday where I started CUDA development. This is what we're gonna do the next few. This is gonna be the next major mini-series here on this YouTube channel. We're gonna do some CUDA programming, and then I'm not quite sure how to continue. I do want to do this game engine and real-time rendering stuff because it's amazing. It's good, but it is time-consuming. That's the main issue. My issue that I have is time. As I already told you, I'm learning a job. I'm going to a university, and I'm working at a company, which is quite some things to do. Like, it's not like that I go to university, that I in the early morning get up, go to my job, do the job for the half day, and go to university and then go home. No, it's not like that. It's like, the one week I'm working at a company, and the next week I might go at university, and then the next week I might do and learn the job. So basically, learning the job is gonna be gone Monday. There's my last time I'm gonna be there where we learn the job, because it's like the final exam there, the practical exam where you need to write a program for a PLC, a programmable logic controller. So yeah, this is going to be done and marked as finished, hopefully, but there's really nothing that could really happen there, but yeah. So basically, next Monday, one of the big parts is going to fall away, and then I might have time to do some more videos, but yeah, still working at university, it's still time consuming, because like normally people, when they are off of university in the holidays, they have all the time to do stuff they want, and I need to go to the company and work my full day there. It is different because you still have like your normal days that you can take off of work, but yeah, for example, I had time issues. Like the last week, I was just next to learning my job and working in the company. I also needed to write something for university. I needed to do for that topic in university, because you're like in practical term in university where you basically go to the company, work like 4 days a week at the company, and 1 day is for university. But this 1 day isn't enough. You need to write all that stuff. You need to organize yourself into groups, because you had some group projects where you need to make meetings with other people outside of your company schedule and outside of the university schedule. So I didn't have that many time to do videos. And also, like, to be honest, I enjoyed to having a few weeks beginning with like the holidays. I enjoyed having some time off, you could say, where I didn't had like the pressure and needed to do like it's like earlier on when I did like other video series was like, all right, university is done now. Normally you would then like go outside with friends, or it's Corona, go online with friends. So normally this is what you do, or you say, all right, so I'm going to read a book, I'm going to read something about real-time rendering or stuff like that. But it's like all, if you have a YouTube channel, you know, all right, no, I don't have the time. I need to plan a video. I need to record the video. I might record it twice because it didn't qualify for my qualities I want to bring. Then you need to cut it. You need to create a thumbnail. You might need to recut stuff that you have missed. You need to upload it. Doing a YouTube video is expensive. Even though you might see 20 minutes on YouTube. For example, like the last CUDA video, like 20 minutes on YouTube, basically was like 1.5 hour work for me. And this was one of the videos that were faster to produce. But yeah, this is like, I'm not complaining that I'm doing this because I am having fun doing it. If I wouldn't have fun doing it, I wouldn't do this. And this is also why we have so much going on this channel. Yeah, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm already like done with one thing, and now I'm like working, and then now I'm getting back to a regular schedule where I'm either at a company or either at university. So we have like a hard break. As soon as all exams at the university are done, I'm working. And as soon as I am done working, I go to university. There's no longer an overlap. This overlap was only now because like the terms of company, learning a job, and going to university were kind of like all mangled together into the same time period. And then it was like overlapping because like there are some professors that say, oh yeah, you need to do group work, and then the group only has time there, and time gets burned very fast. And then you need to write like a big paper about what you do with the company. You also need to try to do something at the company as well, but it's like you can like not just do this fully at the company, because like then your boss comes and say, hey, you need to work. You don't need to read. You don't write for university. Do this on your university day. But yeah, I'm not complaining. I just want to explain you why we had an issue there. Why we hadn't that many videos. I mean, I already made like 2 months ago a video on why there were no videos. Actually, it's quite alarming that there are not, that I'm actually seeing this, even though there are 2 unpublished videos here on my YouTube channel. But as I told you, there is end of the light. I see here on my screen that you don't see. I'm seeing 2 unpublished videos, 1 published video from yesterday. I'm not seeing the video I'm currently recording, which is coming out today. I hope at least I'm getting this done. I need to make this short so I can have time to cut and upload. Yeah, no. I don't want to rush this here, because it's like a video for you, not for me. This is like for you, because like 500 subscribers. That's amazing. Yeah. I see 2 unpublished videos. I might also now record another one unpublished video. So we're gonna have some buffer now that is gonna come out. This is gonna come out for CUDA. CUDA is not that hard for me to record. It's easy and it's fine. But what comes after CUDA? If you have ideas what I should do in Qt, just spam me, tell me what you want in Qt. Because like, if it's not too complicated, this might just be like for me a few hours of work. Real-time rendering is more work, definitely, but I want to do this. But the thing is, I also want to do it 100%, and it's bad because if you want to do it 100%, it's hard if you're not doing this full time. But yeah, what do I have planned after this Qt, except of this Qt stuff? You already know the Qt stuff, right? But what do I have planned? I have several ideas what I can do. I'm not 100% decided of that. I might just try real-time rendering again. Like, we have some amazing videos. I'm just going to continue. They are relevant and they are good. But they are lacking now the bit of programming stuff that I need to do. And getting this programming stuff right is hard. I want to do it DirectX 12 because of ray tracing in the future. So I might do that. Or I might start writing a ray tracer in Java or might C++. The thing is, if I'm doing such a series, I want to have this universal. A ray tracer or something that doesn't run in real time does not need to be bound to several APIs. So we don't need a DirectX bound, we don't need stuff bound to something else. So we could write this in another language. And the issue that I'm going to see that many people have with C++, this is also why I didn't continue my C++ beginner series that I made in Germany. In German. In Germany, I do every one of my videos, but in German. The issue is for a beginner that is getting into something. And ray tracing, writing a offline ray tracer, is a beginner thing. Believe it or not, it's a beginner project. Even though you're like looking at me and say, what, it's not beginner, it's advanced? No, it is beginner. Writing a very basic ray tracer is a beginner's project. Making it amazing is professional, but writing a ray tracer and getting the core concepts done is beginner's work. You can write this in a weekend. There's like this ray tracing challenge in a weekend webpage where you can write a ray tracer in a weekend, like the name suggests, but yeah, it is basic. You need to have the knowledge, the basic knowledge of how to program, how to data structure, how to accelerate a bit of math, but you can do it. It's not hard to write. Many people think a ray tracer is hard. No, it's not. Always with asterisks, because like how big you want to write it, how amazing, how fast it should run. And the thing is, if we want to do a learning project, I want to make this as simple as possible, and C++ is not for simplicity, especially if you're doing like tablet magic and stuff. So we might gonna do this as well. Also, the thing is, if I'm writing my C++ code, then it might not run on Mac or on Linux. We have an SLN. Nobody can open that SLN. Bad. The Java is a bit more graceful at these points. So this is another thing that might come. Another thing I might have discussed is or discussed with myself, is a beginner's programming series. Also in Java. Same reasons. Java, and especially if you're gonna get started, BlueJ. Yes, I know people are already like beating me for just mentioning the word BlueJ. But for beginners, BlueJ is alright. Just an example. In my university, we are having programming courses, but they are basic. So basic. We are not doing anything like data structures and stuff. I mean, yes, we have done a bit of image manipulation. Amazing. Yes, helps us. But for me personally, getting into software engineering and software development should be like it was done on my school. Or not on my school, to be specific, because it was like very, very baby steps at the beginning, because it was like, oh, we have Robot Carroll. It's a visual robot who has German words as programming language. Ah, no, screw it. Other schools, oh yeah, we are using Scratch. Screw it, this is not software engineering. But later on, like in the last terms of my school, we had software engineering, and basically we had all this Java stuff, this class stuff, these basic of OOP, we already had them. And then we get it started with writing linked lists, trees, token rings, graphs, also doing a bit of assembler in a register machine. So you can like see that in the school you learn stuff, and at university you're just gonna get this term we're gonna do Arduino C, now we're gonna AVR C, now we're gonna do a bit of Python, now we're gonna do a bit of basic C without a microcontroller. What? Why do we have so many things around? Like 1, learning a bit of that, but nothing like correctly. Bad approach. So What I want to bring maybe also, I'm not quite sure with that, is a basic beginner series on how to get started in programming. This might not really fit this channel because the channel is with all of the glory that we had on this, like C++ multi-threading as well, scripting, CUDA. This is all advanced stuff, advanced programming stuff. But we might have a beginner series, and I might bring up a master plan, a kind of like a mind map on how to get started, like with the beginner tutorial, an arrow to like a beginner C++ tutorial that might come in the future. And then it goes off to like DirectX 12, CUDA, real-time rendering, scripting, all that amazing glory stuff. And when we have this full mastermind map done, there comes the game engine, which then might also be more possible for me because if I need to kind of like bridge this time now where I'm still at university. This might be, if everything goes to plan, 1 to 2 years for me from now until this is done with the university stuff. And when this university stuff is finished, I can take the job at the company I'm currently working on. I already got like the documents that I just need to sign up there, which basically says, oh, I am done with my job learning. Now I am a half employee because like only half time because of university. But if I'm gonna stay at the company, I have like all of this stuff that is going around on the weekends with like on the weekend stuff with for university, Friday university madness, and all the university madness will basically be gone in 1 to 2 years. And then I have time to also investigate on the game engine. I can write me a plan. I can like say, all right, I'm gonna have the one day out of the weekend to do videos and the other day to do programming on the game engine, and I can basically try to get a plan done and make this a bit better. So this is like the big perspective of this channel. We got 500 subscribers. You are gonna be covered for this time. We're gonna have some CUDA. We're gonna have in the future some other programming stuff that is coming. I told you that I have several ideas in my mind. We're gonna see how this is gonna end up. You might also want to write your opinion on that stuff that I'm talking about in the comments. And yeah, we are good. So yeah, thank you for 500 subscribers. Looking forward to the 1,000. Thank you. Subscribe if you don't have. And see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye. Where is the stop recording button? There.